Hello. We are over here on EU because why not? Hereditarial. Let's see if I can stick to the idea of actually recording everything while I'm doing it so I don't friggin' have to go back and index the same way that I did. All right. So, here we are. Reminds me of that Alanis Morissette song. This is Why I Drink, which is a great one. Hello. Hey, Ollie, are you using MM by any chance? By any chance? I'm assuming if you are that you're using the current MM version on Mignon. Are you on in the game? If you are in the game, could you do me a favor? If you are in the game, could you type /MM and tell me if anything comes up? Does it say invalid command or does it come up? Huh. Yeah. Okay. So it's something I'm doing wrong. There's something on my end. He had me roll back to the current version, the version that... Aw, what a sweetheart. Oh, look, a potato. Yeah, that's the new beta version that I'm using there that is working properly, but when he had me roll back to the one that you're using, because I'm testing the beta, it doesn't open the window for me. It doesn't do anything. And then if I go into open with mail, open with shop, neither of those work either. So I was trying to figure out if it was something on my end. It's probably some sort of add-on conflict or something that I'm doing. I don't know. Who the heck knows? All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm in a mood. I'm on a grumpy ass mood, just so you guys know. It's nothing to do with any of you. I'm in a grumpy ass mood because I don't feel good and haven't felt good for weeks. So it leaves me very mad. Ah. Yeah. All right. Recent visited homes. Good morning, Maria. I wonder if they call the wind Maria. All right. So, grr, arg, grumpy, grr. So here's Eldariel's Gordier, which is so pretty. It's kind of almost hard to be grumpy during it, but I can manage it. Even though it's super pretty. We're on EU again. I'm trying to do every other. Are you okay? Why are you grumpy? Talk to me, Ollie. Tell me you're grumpy. I was thinking about you yesterday while I was eating dinner, not making. My husband made it. That's cool. A little sneaky with all the neat stuff, treasures. I was thinking about how I should reach out to you and ask you if everything's okay because you had said something about how you weren't doing good, and I realized I was an ass because I didn't follow up and ask you if everything was okay. Piano, how's it going, Mr. Spanish? So I realized that I hadn't done that, and I'm a poop for not asking you. And I'm sorry. I'm a poop. I certainly feel like it today. I'm so glad we're coming here at night. All the glowies. Very nice. Ooh, there's a glowy garden. stuck in some of these hedges. Let's take a look. This is Spanish. All this time I thought you were a guy. What do I know? Oh my lord. I'm sorry, piano. I learned something today. That'll stick with me. I'm crappy. I'm in a bad mood, but I'll get over it. Okay. I didn't know if it was like a situational thing or if it was just something else. And the other one I'm worried about is Ula, because she's just vanished, and I'm worried about her because she was feeling down. This is like a statuary garden. Gosh, why did I think you were a guy? I don't know. I'm cranky and in a bad mood because I've been in pain for days, and it's just been brutal. And it's odd because, like, normally when I'm in this kind of pain, like, I don't blame myself. I don't feel like I need to, you know, be more productive or anything. But lately, I've just been beating myself up between feeling in pain and not doing enough, feeling like I'm not doing enough around the house, not doing enough in life. Badgers are assholes. Just so I get it. They are not nice creatures either. Look at this. This is how they blocked off the second pod. It's a good idea because I'm not a big fan of the pods. Oh, and this is how they blocked off the third pod. Okay, that works. And so we stay and do most of the stuff on the ground. They really are. They are not friendly creatures. I'm trying. It's just, and my husband's like, are you crazy? Like, and he tries to go logic me through it and talk me out of being so hard on myself. And yeah, that doesn't work because it's not a logical thing. It's an emotional thing. So there's no way that I can do that. So it doesn't work when it's an emotional. It works when it's a logic thing, right, Ollie? But this is not a logic thing at all. Good morning, evil. All right, you know what? I'm going to do Zulu skunks. It's been too long. I know that they sometimes check in. I'll just get this going now because they can watch the video later. I feel bad. Genesis. I wonder if it's just a cobble of the band. So here's something funny, right? I know. Well, sometimes I don't logic through my problems somehow. When it's your own problem, sometimes you don't manage to logic through it. So he helps me with those. But sometimes it's just an emotional thing, and like you can't really help it. What was I thinking? I was thinking something, and then it's poof, gone. Zulu skunk. Okay. That's true. That's true. So Zulu has some really creative work, but there's no effects in this, so I'm wondering if maybe stuff is missing. I hope not. Interesting. I wonder what this is all about. It's called Genesis. A Genesis is a beginning, a creation. So let us, keeping that in mind, I'm going to explore this. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you think about it logically, right now what's been going on is my hand, my knee, and my hip are so painful that when I move them, it's like they're blades cutting into my flesh on the inside. That's what it feels like. It feels like I'm cutting myself open on the inside when I move my joints. And yet, my brain is at the same time as me feeling that way, telling me I'm a loser who doesn't do enough around the house, I don't exercise enough, I don't do enough work, I'm not working full time, I need to do more for the stream, I need to do more in life. And I think part of what that is I've been playing a lot of Skyrim lately, and just playing video games when it's good to get my mind off of things, but I feel guilty about it. So that's what's going on, I think. Is that kind of thing. And it makes no frickin' sense, right? I'm just sitting here feeling guilty about how I'm spending, oh, buggy, how I'm spending my time about it when I really have no choice. And then when I went in there, our little fake jacuzzi to try to deal with the pain, which is why we bought it, I was feeling guilty that I was in the jacuzzi instead of working or working out or something. What is this? This must be like a prayer location. Interesting. I don't know what it looks like. A giant spider. I wonder if everything is spiders, because that's like got a face on it, and there was a spider over there. And apparently I screwed up when I was looking at Ewig Dunkler's houses, so we have to look at those again. I see something up there. I don't know what it is yet, but I think all will be revealed shortly. It's true. It's true. But I do feel like, you know, my husband brought up the clean laundry that's been sitting out. I haven't had the energy or interest or pain levels to deal with putting my laundry away. Then the other day he asked me if I wanted to go for a walk, which I certainly need to do health-wise. And, you know, my own personal work always hanging over behind my head. Just in general, this is very blue. You know, all of those things together. There is something going on here. There's a story here, and I'm curious about it. That doesn't look like a Genesis. That looks like an end. I wonder if there's a multi-part story in it. That looks really good. The way that they wound the creepy tree roots around that. It looks almost Telvanni with the roots. So anyway, that's why I'm cranky, and I would love to knock it the hell off and stop feeling so bad. It's fascinating. See, that's your brain talking, because you have to know that being a mom and doing all of those things, or taking care of your mom and doing all those things, is equally, if not more hard than going to a job where you're usually not as emotionally invested, right? But emotions are emotions, and emotions are like, fuck you, I'm gonna feel what I feel. So I get it. I totally get it. Doesn't that almost look like a really cool sculpture up there? The way they did the roots? Oh, pretty. It's like planets. Neat. It is. It really is. Zulu, like all of builders, is always evolving. And I don't say necessarily getting better, I mean evolving into something different, because it's not like their work before wasn't good. But things change, styles change, and the last couple Zulu houses have had like a more alien types of touches, which this clearly is, I want to say. This is just different. It's beautiful, but it's different. And I think that's true of all of us. I think we all evolve. If you've done any work and then gone back to an old house. Hi, Noen. Oh, speaking of. No crap. Ah, shit. I gotta send the money to the guy when I get back on NA. I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. What is this? Oh, there's something going on here. Blue crystal doot to the well. Oh, I didn't start it. Thank you. Oy, stabby. What happened is everything needed an update this morning, and I got so distracted by updates that I didn't do this. So hold on. Making faces at it. I'm a teddy bear now. Come on, load your boat. Right? That's how you feel. But I try to leave them, if nothing else, to tell me when I go back, wow, like my style has changed. I don't think I'm working better. Oh, I understand. All right, here we go. This is open now. It should be open. Oh no, not now. One of the most annoying things about this is at a certain point it runs, the authorization into Twitch goes away and you have to reconnect everything. And of all times to do that, this is annoying. All right, let's see. No, it's not open yet. I'm working on it right now. The authorization isn't working. See, I told you, everything had to be updated today, and now it's not working. I hate everything. I'm in a mood. I hate everything. Just so you know. Here we are. OAuth connection. Yes. Okay, fine. Generate token. Now it's going to go to my stupid phone, even though I don't want it to go to my stupid phone. Hold on a moment. Actually, I need to do this anyway, so I'll just take care of it real quick. As quickly as I can with this annoyingness. All right, Twitch. That's what I thought it was. Now it's gonna ask my phone. Remember this computer because you're annoying. Because it can't be just one step anymore. You have to go through multiple security steps, which is really annoying. If this doesn't work, we got problems. Ah! What? Why? Why is it saying type potato to join without anything else? Okay. Oh, it worked. All right, I'm in it now. All right. So you should be able to enter now. So try it again. What I really want, and one of these days what I'm really going to do, is sort everything by color. And figure out how to display things so that we can figure out, you know, when you're trying to cobble and you're like, I need something white, right? And you're like, oh, let me go through my head of all the things that are white. One of these days, I'm telling you, I'm going to do that. I love this going down the stairs. Good morning, Night Raven. What I wouldn't give. Oh, wow. Look at that. Huh. Okay, I knew this was going to be different and wild. I'm just curious to know. All right, so there's stuff coming up out of the water. Although those look like just beach chairs almost. And then I'm trying to figure out what the curly cues are. And then we have the cube, which is kind of self-explanatory. It's a cube. But I'm not sure what the curly cues are that are going up in the air. I don't know if they're like the beginnings of arches or broken arches or what. Interesting. No wonder I was waiting for Zulu. Zulu, where do you see this? Sorry for yawning. Come see me, tell me what this is all about, and I will revisit and tell everyone what your vision is, because I think it would be a million times better knowing what you were going for. Not that there's anything wrong with it. There isn't. It's neat on its own, but I do want to see, I would be curious. All right, let's fix my e-wigs, okay? Because I screwed up on e-wig. I think. Well, they think, which is all that really matters, really. If they think I didn't do a good enough job on it, then I didn't do a good enough job on it. So let's talk about this, shall we? The first one was, in the Colossal, there are 3 secrets. Let's go there. It says, oh, okay, yeah, let me change my thinger. Since I'm grumpy, I'll be a ghost. Whoa. My tongue is black. Not really. All right. So it says, Dear Stabby, in my houses there are always at least 1 secret to discover. In the Colossal of Marion Grotto, there are even 3 secrets. 1. The Blade Daywalker room, located to the left of the stairs leading up to the craft center. Let's do that. And this goes for all of you. If I screw something up in your house, feel free to tell me. I am not perfect. There are days where I don't feel good because of my illness, that I make terrible decisions about like not turning around all the way, not seeing everything, and I apologize for that. So you can always tell me, and I'm happy to. Located to the left of those stairs leading up to the craft center. I mean, I don't think this is the Daywalker room, because this is the portal room, right? Yeah. Hello. So, you know, I don't get offended. I mean, it hurts for a second that I was bad at it, but I don't get mad at you guys. I get mad at myself. Oh, sorry, Inderell. It's always 50,000, except for Saturdays where it's a crate. But just hit !potato, and you don't have to be here to win. You can take off. I just need you to enter. That's it. All right. To the left of the crafting area, Daywalker. That is I'm still lost. I still don't know where it is. Of course, no problem. We all have real lives. I understand it. Ah, to the left, opening. Oh, Blade, the Daywalker was here. Rest in peace. Okay, gotcha. Now, here's the thing. I really liked the beginning of Blade, the first one. And I liked the bad guy from Blade. He was a hottie. But if you remember the first one, it started where people were dancing. They were having a foam party where foam dropped from the ceiling. I remember it clearly. 2. The Emperor Tomb of the Last Alien Emperor, located under the stairs where the purple crystals in the water form a path. Under the stairs where the purple... Okay, let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. this is also very helpful. Uh-oh, I almost died. When you guys tell me what specifically is important for me to catch, um, that's also really helpful. I feel bad about it because, like, honestly, I wish I was able to catch everything on my own, but nobody's perfect. I do the best I can on any given day, which isn't always the best. Oh, there they are. Okay, the path. The Emperor Tomb of the Last Alien located under the stairs were the purple crystals. Okay. I just went up the stairs. I didn't look under the stairs. That was not a thing. It is huge. It's huge. And hi, Nimsash. I'm one of those people that when I see something that is directing me somewhere, like this, I follow it. It would never occur to me to go outside of this because I would assume that the person's trying to lead me up the stairs and does not want me to go explore elsewhere. But they did. They wanted me to come and look to the side where the alien grave is. And that's cool, but I see somebody leading me somewhere, and I guess it's maybe I'm too respectful. I'm like, oh, they don't want me to look elsewhere. They don't want me to look outside the lines. That's the way that I think, because I'm a dummy. And so that's probably why I missed it. It's like, I follow the path, because you guys lay out a path, so I follow it. I'm like that. All right, and the third one. The Death Bay with the skeleton that seems to swim in mercury, located left after the stairs with the purple crystals. Left after the stairs with the purple crystals. Well, the purple crystals are here. Hello! Left after. So here. Death Bay with the skeleton. Is this it? Down there? Oh, floating in mercury. Huh, that is interesting. That is a lot of weird distortion, isn't it? And it looks silver instead of blue. Well, I'm impressed. I did not see these things. I'm glad you told me to go back. And we will go back to one more. To another one of their homes that I messed up. Zanmir. When you walk through houses, please turn your camera perspective 360 degrees. The spectacular thing in this house is, of course, the waterfall and the bear cave with bear children at the holy shrine in front of a bear cave, which you unfortunately didn't see because you turned your camera view down towards the house. And in the house, the big thing with molded ball face and purple-green light is supposed to be a replica of a Stargate from the TV series Stargate. And you didn't look in the underwater area where the sunken treasure lies in a sunken boat. I had made such an effort. I'm sorry. I know that hurts. We're going back and fixing that. Thank you for telling me. I know it sometimes can be hurtful and then you want people to see these things without being told. But I am a defective human and need to be told sometimes. And I appreciate you speaking in a language you don't normally speak, because they're German, I believe, and they're trying to translate into English. No problem. Never a problem. So I respect that. It's a lot to ask. Good morning. All right, let's do this again. So, why does it seem like I haven't been here, even though I have? The thing was blank. All right. Let us look. Good morning. Congratulations on your Lord of the Ring build. I am doing NA again tomorrow, so we can take a look at it tomorrow if you're around. What did I miss? The waterfall. He said the big thing is the waterfall. They said. I don't actually know what gender they are. I shouldn't have assumed. I assumed the gender. That is not cool of me. I do like when people build up, and I think I said that at the time. There we go. It's an Azura thingy. All right. First thing that they mentioned was me being in pain. Bear cave with bear children at the holy shrine in front of a bear cave. Nom nom. Today I put up some more pictures. We're gonna look for this bear cave while we're at it. Today I put up pictures on architecture is the subject. And the people who were promoted were, I mean, not promoted, but you know, that I did a shout out. Oh, I know, they're so big. It's a problem. I never use the full space. The second problem was the bear at the holy shrine in front of a bear cave. Oh, and the people I promoted this morning in the street, in the features were Everelia, Rainicorn, and Bastath. So here's a link in case you are curious. I don't know where there's a bear cave, but I guess we'll find one. I didn't know there was a sneaky here. Today I learned a natural sneaky. Hold on. Rainicorn is really good. Stuck. Still haven't found the bear. If anyone sees a bear family, let me know. By a bear cave. You got it. I won't be spooky. Hold on. I'll be Joe Biden-y. Hello, Excuse Me. Excuse Me is working on a pretty advanced concept build, which I've never done it before, Excuse Me, what you asked me. I'm scared, which is why I didn't answer you. I'm a little nervous about it because I'm afraid I won't get it to work, but I'm willing to try because I know how meaningful your builds are. What Excuse Me wanted to do was get in Discord with me while I'm streaming so that he can explain to you folks what it is that the build means and to show me how to do the build because it's a complex thing. And I am more than willing to try, but I'm scary. I'm scared because I've never done it before. I'm a big old baby when it comes to trying new things, even if they're simple. I have not found the bear yet. So let's see what the third thing is, and we'll keep going, but hopefully we'll find the bear. All right. Okay. In the house, the big thing with molded balls, face purple and green light. In the underwater area with the sunken, okay, we'll go in. And then we'll go back out and see if I can find the bears, because I'm a moron. And, you know, I'm willing to do extra stuff like that with you guys, learning how to do new things. I mean, I probably should learn how to do it anyway. So I don't have a problem with that. I could have sworn I looked underwater, because I seem to remember this, and I was complaining about the non-glowies. Okay. Ah, this is the part that they said was a Stargate, and I missed it. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen SG-1 in 1,000 years, so I would have missed the Stargate, but it's really pretty. That's my bad. Then we have to look for the boat. Oh, if that's what you want. I mean, I'm willing to try it, dude. If you want it the other way, that's neat. We could do it the other way. Whatever you think is more conducive to showing off your art. The art is the most important thing, right? And there's the treasure on the sunken ship. And, you know, I can respect that. If that means going the extra mile, I'll go the extra mile and learn a new thing. No problem. EHT's been wonky. For some other people, too. All right, where's Molag Bal? We had to find Molag Bal because he's got a weird-looking face. Molag Balls, hooray! I'm a goof nut. I'm in a bad mood, so I'm being extra silly. Is that Molag Bal? No. That's Sithis. Look at Sithis. He's smoking a pipe or something. That looks really good. Sithis. Sithis has, oh, not Sithis. Molag Bal has a two-colored face. We're supposed to find him. If you see Molag Bal before I do, be sure to mention it, because it's possible that that would happen. It sometimes feels like I'm in a scavenger hunt when I visit some people's homes. Like, find the this, this, and this, you know? And, like, to me, I could see how that would be a fun game to put, like, a tag on in EHT and say, here's a scavenger hunt house, and here, and put a list of the things you want people to find, right? In EHT, probably. Oh, I see. It's Molag Bal's face is here. It's part of the Stargate. Okay, with the purple and the green. Got it, got it. All right, so the only thing I missed was the bear cave. The bear cave with the bear children at the holy shrine in front of a bear cave. Okay, so we're gonna go up for that one. He tried to kill me again. Ewig always tries to kill me. It's true. I'm trying really hard to make this right. So, I know I'm not perfect, but I'll do what I can. Do I have to go under Malakath's legs? No. Good. Malacath is creepy. Alright, so we have to look at the shrine to see the bears. If anyone sees said bears, please tell me. And then we'll move on. See, the problem is there's multiple shrines. You know, there's Malacath, there's Azura, there's other things. And I'm not sure where the bear cave is. Ah, the bear cave is back here. Oh, that's cute. That's a bear cave? Can you get over there? I guess I never really thought about it. Huh. Well, today I learned. There's the cute bear family. Well, that's adorable. I'm glad I saw it. And I'm glad you directed me back to it, and I apologize for missing it. Oh, look, there's more. How cute. 2 more bears. Mama and a baby. Or a daddy and a baby, because you got both. Very nice. I think I got it all now. We had it all. Just like Stabby and Bacall. I'm gonna donate some money to this guild. All right, today's question of the day is, here's the problem, and I don't think you're gonna like it. And you had this problem in your other house, but I didn't point it out because I figured that you were working around it enough that I didn't need to point it out. It's the same reason why your feathers never moved on my screen, but they moved, it moved on your screen. The reason why is because you cannot trigger or do anything but actions to have an effect move. Every time you do that, you would have to imagine an animation with an effect. Like if you animate the effect moving through the house, every single movement that it does, both you and the other person would have to reload UI after you uploaded a change. So it's impossible to do. So I thought you worked around it rather well. The only problem I saw in the one house was the feathers. They didn't move because of that. But I think if you use actions to do what you want to do, you can get away with it. Because actions are different. They do not require that because they're all part of the code that he's able to do. So if you wanted to make the feathers move when the person goes to a certain spot, you can do that. I don't know if you know how to do it. I can show you if you want. If not, we can just... Do you understand what I'm saying? Like I wanted to do the same thing. There was a mouse or a rat in EHT that I wanted to do a little animation where he was flipping and doing other stuff. Can't do it. Can only animate with items. So I ended up having to buy a mouse instead. Unfortunately. Of course, no problem. That's what I'm here for. And you know what? If you have questions, the old saying is true. Other people have questions. Okay, so let's start with an effect. We pick one. We pick anything. Let's pick a critter because that's probably the most useful. Let's pick a critter. Actually, okay, there we go. We'll pick a kitten sleeping or huge Hannah. We'll pick huge Hannah. All right, that's huge Hannah with the little flower. Yes, I think you might be able to do that. Hold on. All right, let's see. Let me turn off my chat for a minute. All right, let's see what actions are available. Let's see if we can do that. Actions. Face camera when in range, fade in and out when in range. Toggle an item to hide effects. Turn, which is essentially what you want. Toggle an item to hide effects. But you want toggle an item to show effects. Hide when in range. It might be a range thing. You might be able to do it with range. But basically, what you would do is you'd pick one of these. Let's say we'll pick hide when in range because that's probably an easier one to show you. You pick that one, and I accidentally hit it twice. So we'll delete one of these. All right, so we picked the one. You pick which effect exists that you can select. One of them would be huge Hannah. Here she is. That's the one that's selected. You hit set. Now she's going to disappear when I'm in range and then come back into and appear when I'm out of range. So that's a good way to show it. Another one could be it follows you around, which is good for ghosts. Follow player when in range. Or actually, let's do follow player when out of range. And of course, you can change the size of the range when you're editing. So for example, we're gonna pick for this one. This is follow. It's gonna follow me now, right? So if you have like a ghost or something, huge Hannah's gonna follow me now. And let's in fact make her huge because I made the surroundings huge. So the range is right here, and now you can see she's following me when I'm out of range. Actually, she's following me while I'm in range. One or the other. You see her little purple butt? She's like literally right on me. This works better with lights. So like if you have a spotlight on someone, that's a much better way of using it. I mean, they're a lot easier than triggers, believe it or not. Follow player when in range. We want to get rid of that one. And we're going to get rid of huge Hannah. We're going to add follow player when out of range. And that's the one I want. And we're going to add, done. We're going to add lighting, spotlight ring. Okay, let's make it pink so it's really obvious. And then we're going to edit spotlight. Oh, edit the follow player when out of range. We'll change it to, no, not sliding door, dummy. Follow player when out of range. Select the group we want, the item we want to change, and that's going to be the light spotlight ring. We're going to select that, hit set, done. Now, when I'm out of range, which I am now, see how the spotlight follows me? It will follow me throughout the house now. Hello! So any of these actions now will work for everybody, whether you're in the house or not. So if you start adding these to your house and making things work with actions, you don't even have to be there for it. But the problem is they're limited. There's certain things that you can do and certain things you can't. But generally, the spotlight is cool. Yeah, definitely. I agree with you. And see how it goes away when I'm in the range? So there's all sorts of things that you can do like that. I'll admit that I have some trouble with it. You know, I haven't really done enough of it. Here's the thing. So we'll look more at actions. There's lots of actions. I mean, you're probably smarter than me in being able to figure out what would work and what wouldn't. It can force, you can have it, hi Six, force the player to look a certain way every single time. They can't look away. There's also fading in and out, following the player, hide when in range, show when in range, recoloring when in range, resizing, toggling an item to hide an effects, which is what I think you're looking for. Turn item on, turn item off. Any of those actions will work perfectly for what you want. Just have to find a way to do it is the best thing that I can explain, and that's not necessarily a nice explanation, but that's the reality of it. You just have to find a way to make it fit within those things, if you can. If you can. All right, we're gonna look at another house. Just give me a sec. I have to make sure I got the statue. Did I? Yes. Okay. I hope that helps a little bit. If you come up with something more like specific other than that. Yes. That's a good question. I don't think so, but I've never tried to do it. Let's try. Toggle an item to hide effects. Here we go. No, I did not select door. Looks like just one thing. Target effect would be here, would be the hopping frog, because it's right here. And you hit set. When furniture, choose an item. Select an item when left click. No, it looks like just one thing. I don't think I have anything can be turned on, can it? Well, maybe the dragon treasure is. Not interactive. All right, I suck. If I had an interactive item, I could show you, but I don't. So I think it has to be the same item. You can see how the interface looks. It looks like it needs a single item. You would choose your item, and then you can pick on, off, second, third, fourth, fifth state, which is something like, the fifth state is something for like how grunted or something like that. So I hope that helps. If I had an item that was toggleable, I don't know, can it be the alien button both times? I mean, I don't know what your build looks like, but I would think that the alien button could work both ways. To open and close. Does that help? I'm trying. I'm trying, my friends. I'm trying. I'm not always so good at this, but I'm trying to come up with stuff to help you. All right. Let us go to... We have some save, too. I'm just trying to get the 14 days enough. Agnem, are you on? We'll hold off on you until you're on. Gone native island estate huntings. I mean, I do what I can because no one's ever trained me on this stuff. I know it from knowing how to do triggers and, hold on, I'm a high elf now, or an elf. I know it from knowing how to do triggers and having spent enough time with Cardi and futzing around with it. Hoodums! Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Everybody follow Hoodums. Oh, follow Hootams. Follow her, follow her, follow her. Seriously, I follow her. She's fantastic. She's a great streamer. She does building. We were just talking about actions. I was just showing people how to do actions. Oh, it's Potato. Hey, kitten. I toured one of your houses the other day. So, everybody, seriously, if you like housing at all, you should follow Hoodums. She's fantastic. And I know I've mentioned this before, but I don't ask you guys for subs. I would rather I think they could be moved through actions, excuse me. But I want to say that, like, you know, someone like Hoodums, it's her job. So if you want to sub to someone, sub to her, not me. Because someone like her, you know, I want to support people who need do this as a job. This is a hobby for me. So that's all I got to say is, you know, gotta love the people who do this for a living as much as possible. So, all right, no problem. I always do the same. See you later. Have a fantastic day. Look at this clutter. This is nice. Gone native. You have a slot. May I suggest another light in here? It's just the tiniest bit dark. What I would do is take a clockwork tube and stick it underneath the ground, and I think it would be perfect. You'd still have the ambient light looking like candle work or whatever, but it'll be just the slightest bit brighter. It's just a little hard to see all the clutter you have in there, and you put so much in there, I don't want people to miss it. The rest of it is fine. It's just the clutter work that's a little dark. Potato! You don't have to be here to win. You just have to be here to enter. So, if you gotta raid and run, just give me a follow. Look, somebody put stuff on the balconies. That is rare. And then Saturdays, I give away a crate. The same way I give away 50K every day. Oh, look, it's like an Argonian section. They did stuff with the pool. We'll get out there. Except it's a crown crate. That's it. Super easy peasy. An orchid patio? I see there's a theme going on. There is a theme. And I don't always look like an evil high elf. I have a filter program, Breton, with the baby, the missing baby. Let me tell you a funny story. Speaking of missing babies. My sister, her last name is Missing, Missing. That is her last name. Look at this over here, Redguard. Or Khajiit, rather. And when she was in the hospital giving birth to her 3 children, at different times, obviously. It was always the same hospital, though. They told her that they were going to use a code name because if they said baby missing over the loudspeaker, everybody would think that that a baby was missing. So they had to use a different code name over the loudspeaker for her, something like Smith or whatever, rather than saying baby missing, which I think is hilarious. The Giggler family, oh my god. One of the funniest ones was my teacher in high school, one of my English teachers. His last name was Droll, like, you know, the word for, like, dry wit is Droll, Droll. That was his last name. And he was dating someone in high school named Tootsie. And he's like, I always used to joke that if I married her, she'd be Tootsie Droll. And oh my God, I love that joke so much. He should have married her just to do that. Oh my gosh. Fantastic. This is a fun house, Gone Native. I like the fact that you did something with a swim-up pool. Or a swim-in pool. Tootsie Droll. I'll never forget it. And then we have a little dock area. Yeah. My dad, and I'll tell, this will be the last funny name story. My dad was, had a client once who was a doctor. And his last name, I swear to you, was Nurse. And he's like, you think it's bad that they call Dr. Nurse over the loudspeaker? He goes, my sister is a nurse. So she is a nurse. Which is horrible. Sorry. I just find that so funny. This is a very clever house. I like that you do a different type of thing in each balcony. I like the clutter. I think it's got some really good ideas in it. We'll end up in an hour. Oh my God. Dr. Nurse is funny, but Nurse is even worse. Oh man. That was hilarious. I just died. Hall of the Lunar Temple. Hall of the Lunar Champion. I can speak, really, I can. We'll go to Ricretia. Right? If any of you are watching right now and you don't have me followed, please do. I never asked for subs. All I need are follows to help me eventually one day maybe become Stream Team. It's a dream I have, but one that's probably never coming true. But I need follows to do it. So even if you're watching this later, if you could go to Twitch, the accounts are free. Just sign up and give me a follow. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right. Oh, what? Mine too. Mine too, buddy. I don't care if people know my last name. It's fine. I'll show you. This is my last name. And you could just imagine what awful children used to say my last name was. Now, I could take my husband's name, but it's something about the fact that I got my career with my maiden name. I kind of don't want to give it up. This is really neat. Look at the lighting. First of all, they've completely hidden the disco ball. No problem. I appreciate it. I just need a follow more than anything. They're using effects here, which is very pretty, but they've totally hidden the light. That is hard to do. Pies? Yeah. Or pious? Probably pious. Oh, tell me about it, Maldorin. Tell me about it. Don't I know it? Grrr. You know, I didn't mind it at first, but it's when I started to mind it was when people started to tell me, okay, Karen, when I would comment on things on Facebook. And they thought they were being funny, but they weren't. They were being awful. Oh, pie's like the food. Okay. I'm the last person who's going to pick on a name. Believe me. So I get grumpy, you know. Hold on. I have a picture. So, yeah. It is adorable. It is true. Okay, this cracked me up. I put this in Discord because I'm a ginormous dork. But I gotta show you this. It made me giggling. It's true. It is tired and old. Isn't that adorable? That cracks me up. Sorry. Memes. Oh, that's my Sherry. Hold on a second. I gotta get the picture I was looking for. You know, I went with the flow at first, but then it got really exhausting. Really fast. Hold on. Hold on for one more day. Things are gonna change. No, they're not. Things aren't going to change. They're horrible. Well, they may change, but they could still be horrible. I'll show you the pit photo when I get to it, but for now, we'll put it back on the game. The game. All right. Fine, I won't be a high elf anymore. I'll be a Halloween chick. I like the eyes on this one. The really creepy, like, cat eyes. It's neat. Neat. All right. We've got a kitty. Lots of red. So we came from the blue, we went into red. I think this is a color thing because when we started here, is it? Aw. Let me test that out so we can all see it. The chatty hand puppet emote. That's under appearance, right? Really? I wonder how did they murder it? Is it in a box? Is it in a crown crate? I'm assuming it's in a crown crate. Crown crate. Yeah, here we go. Chatty hand puppet. What? What is it even doing? Does it just cycle around? Oh, she's having a conversation with it. Okay, anytime you need any help, excuse me, I'm happy to try. I'm happy to even just message me and I'll see what I can do to help you. I like this because it cycles. And she's saying, no. No to the hand. That's like almost worth getting just for how silly it is. That is funny. So this is the blue. We're starting here. And then you go through this and you go into, I think, the red. See? Well, I mean, people always mispronounced my name when I was growing up. I just didn't even get. Well, I assume Six Alaric isn't their real name, is it? Thank you. I mean, I have no idea what the name is, but Alaric? That would be an odd last name, but a nice one. Because it's like a knight's name, isn't it? Morwa. Morwa. Look how that's like interesting. There's no effects on that. That just looks blacklight, doesn't it? Very interesting. And then this is more green. We have a portal and torture, because of course we do. Torture! Bloody cake. Well, you know, since the cake is raw, I mean, it's bleeding after all, it is perhaps still mooing, you could cook it, and then it maybe wouldn't be so bloody and disgusting. Just a thought. And that's why, you know, a Korean barbecue right on the table. Perfect. And then over here, we have a crafting room with black Daedric rock walls. People are doing neat things. And here's the bedroom. I bet you they didn't put anything in the other sections, which is fine. Some people just prefer this section. I'm guessing it's a Khajiit. Khajiit. Says what? Oh, okay. I could have sworn Alaric is like a knight's name. Let me see. What am I thinking of? Or maybe a Sir. Well, Sir is a knight, isn't it? I can't remember it. Where I get that from. You're a Visigoth. Just ignore me. I'm a horrible person. You're a Visigoth. All right, so this is what I was going to show you guys because it's funny. See, I went with it for a while. That's with my profile picture for a long time. And so that was funny. But then after a while, people started being mean about it. Now it's not funny. I think it is mean. Jerks. All right. Out here, we have... Wait, do I have my chat box right? Yeah, okay, I do. This is... Oh, they changed the sky. Which is something you can do with EHT as well. There's a sneaky back here. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with those names. I mean, the common thing here that people would mess up with my name, aside from the foul language one, was a lot of times people just assumed it was Faulkner, like the author. Uh-oh, I did. You know, I don't know if you guys know who William Faulkner is, but in the U.S., he's a famous American author from a long time ago. And I don't think that they probably teach anything about Faulkner in Europe, but maybe they do. What do I know? ESO Turk Lunka EV. I don't know what that means, but I'll be right back. Lots of coffee. I'm back. 564 out of 700. No effects. I don't know what that means. ESO Turk Lunka Evie. I'm probably murdering it, whatever language it is. Wow, it's a guild house. A nicely laid out one. I don't understand why. Wait, so your full name is Jay Alaric? Like, not with no space in between? Like, that's your full last name? Look at how beautiful that is with the carpets. Really nicely done. Isn't it? There's something about the way that they did it. It's like a triptych. You know, it's split up into 3. And then what they've done with the green carpeting is lovely. Oh, that's your first name. Okay, I didn't realize. I thought we were saying your name was J space Alaric. You know, like first and last. But I get it now. Hyphenated first name. What? There's one other guy in Canada? My husband, there is one other person with his exact name in the world. And he's like a state over. It's a very unusual name, too. But that guy happens to be a coach for a college team. So his name gets in the news a lot. Whereas my husband's kind of flies under the radar. I mean, he's a tech guy. Dink. I'm getting dinked. What am I being dinked about? Why are you dinking me? Oh, yay. That's a good thing. All right. And the inside is empty because of course it is. The outside was just is lovely. You did a really nice job on it. I would change this to guild house though, instead of coastal and island living. You're hurt. We did a lot of e-wig today, so we'll pass on that. Museums and exhibits. Daggerfall, Liana. The one time my husband was on the news, they gave him the wrong name. It's funny. It cracks me up that his name is that hard for people. He's a funny guy. My sister, I had posted about Van Gogh, my kitty. I had posted that he's not eating a lot and he's very skinny. It's a little scary, like just how thin he's getting. And no effects. Let's go up here. So I posted about it. My sister's like, well, did you put him on high enough calorie food? And I'm like, your sister, meaning me, and your brother-in-law are the 2 nerdiest people in your whole life. Do you honestly think that we didn't research every single thing about that? Like both of us did. So this is cool. Look at what they did. They took this is actually the stables they've turned into a food place. Ah, gotcha. I thought really hard about changing my name, and then I guess I kind of wimped out. That was the truth of it, is that it wasn't like a conscious choice. It was more of a putting it off, putting it off, putting it off, and then finally giving up because I just didn't. I was too much of a wimp. Oh, cool. This is a very orcish yet Hersini home. I wonder what goes on in here. Fighting? Perhaps? Perhaps? And out here, more dining. At first, when I saw this, I was like, oh, it's just going to be a trophy house, but it's not. There's more going for it than that. There's a lot more. Not that there's anything wrong with trophy houses, but sometimes they can be a bit repetitive. This one has other things going on. Those almost look like eyes. Oh, what did you build down there? Oh my goodness, I can't wait. You built something big. I never took my ex-husband's name either. I used to work with, I was a divorce attorney for a long time. I used to work with a guy who said that you could always predict, and this isn't true, but it's an interesting thing because of the way that it worked out in my life. This looks like a dark elf room. I wonder if they divided it up by like dark elf, orcish, etc., etc. Liana or Ollie? Liana's on EU. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. I forget. My brain slipped. My brain slipped. My memory is shot. This is a nice museum. Better than mine. Look at the turtle. It's interesting what they chose to go in here. I wonder if there was a reason other than size. Because these all go together. They're skulls. So there's got to be some sort of reasoning. Oh, my ex-coworker used to say that if one party didn't take the last name of the other, which in Los Angeles, we definitely had men who took women's last name and there were hyphenations, all sorts of things. But if that didn't happen, that the marriage didn't last. And he was right about my first one. So I'm hoping he's not right about the second, because the second one is so far extremely successful marriage. And 2012 will be 10 years together, living together, because we only got married like 3 years ago. This is beautiful with all the statues. Ah, great usage of the snow elf thinger. Nice. Nicely done. And I guess this would be imperial. I mean, a lot of them are different races or classes. Whoa, I'm skipping around a little bit for some reason. Don't know why. All right, that was that. Cyrodiilic Colossal. We did a Colossal. I'm not doing another one today. Cold Harbor. Leaky Loki. Seed of Life. That's true. Oh, wow. So this is a guild house, but it's also got a ginormous seed in the middle, which is what it's called. That is a seed. I wouldn't add any more hyphens to your name. It gets a little pretentious at some point. But, you know, that's how I was about mine. I was definitely, as much as it was awful being teased for my last name growing up, look at those. They're like little holders, even for the lights. Okay, so this is the storage and banker merchant area. They built a separate little spot for this. No slouch either, because that's a nice roof. Oh shit. I saved myself. Let's go see what's over there before we go in the middle. I do that. I do tour things. I did a little bit of a tutorial earlier on EHT. If you have any questions or need any help with stuff, I can give you ideas or whatnot. This looks like it might be the GM's home or the dock, implying that this is how everyone gets here, by floating boat. Which, you know, why not? Oh shit, I did it again. I'm like the weird version of Britney Spears. Shit, I did it again. I fell off your house. Oh, wow. Got lost in the space. Seed of life. Cheese. I'm for it. I'm for it. No, I caught myself with the F5. It sent me back to the beginning. I have magic carpet off because some people like to have tricks in their homes and send me to my death. And I feel like I gotta respect that and let them kill me. This is a really neat guild house. I wonder what the name of the guild is. Also, that's really well lit. Alright, Eve's Dirt Event under construction. We'll hold off. Mottle Wing Antiquarians. Cold Harbor, Cold Harbor. Hearts and souls of men. Magic carpet is a good thing to have, though, if you don't like dying randomly. There's a setting in it called Featherfall, which will turn on and save you before you hit the ground if it's a drop big enough to kill you. 600 out of 600. We are full. And, you know, one of these days, I want to take a tour of all the antiquarians that have stuff in front to compare the different color schemes, because the color schemes are often pink and purple, red and turquoise. The different things that we have available to us typically are what you see, but this is a more pale yellow and aqua? Teal? Unusual coloring, but I like it. And, you know, that's interesting to me to see the way people go with that. Now, this is an interesting sculpture. The pupper has a stick in its mouth. That's adorable. Good doggo. You get a stick. Are you on EU? I can, if I do that tour. Oh, we've got a evil science room in here. Although maybe not evil. That doggo. It's a good doggo. He got a stick. Alright, over here we have more of a gallery section. I think the majority is going to be outside. This is a bedroom, and some museum-y stuff. Another doggo. This person likes doggos. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, we have some EHT. Oh, I think I know what I see over there, and that's funny. I'm going to quickly go over there because it looks hilarious. I think I caught what it was out of the corner of my eye. The server hamster. Yeah. Is it dead? There's gotta be. Oh, no, they didn't kill it. It's a pocket mammoth. The server hamster. Well, you notice the wheel isn't moving. The wheel is not moving. Which is about right. Alright, let's switch up to... I will be... something weird. I don't know. Let's do another thing. A silly thing. We will do an avocado. Well, it's very sad. It's very sad. This is very pretty though. Lots of doggos, more doggos. Someone really liked those glowy plants. I bet you this looks great at night. And a pupper walking along. Look at how pretty that is with all of the... Oh, and they put those on the bottom of the lake. That, yeah, it would be gorgeous at night. Of course not. But let's be honest, Evil Bob, EU has it way worse than we do. Stabocado! I like that. And then we have a glow deer up here overlooking everything. Glow deer! See, doesn't that look good with the lines underneath the water? We did a nice job on that. Owie, everything hurts. Hello! Thalmage. Eleanor. Meow. Gosh, it's almost Friday, guys. One more day. We can do it. We can make it through. Yeah, they have. What's more of the same? Your house? Nothing wrong with that. 600 out of 600. Oh, pretty. Oh, look what they did. Okay, there's a lot of cool stuff in here. This is nice. Oh, wow. All right. I got things to talk about. First of all, I kind of like it. I mean, most people do diversity, but every so often having somebody try something like a field can be neat. So they made this counter with so many different things. Over here, they've got an alien bookshelf. They have an Eleanor fountain, but I think they have a throne in there. An alien throne, which is why it's blue. If I had to decide, I think that's a throne hidden in there. And then over here, they have, this is the statue of Morwa, upside down and backwards, which is a really unique idea. I've seen it upside down, I've seen it backwards. I don't know that I've seen it upside down and backwards. In front of a very nicely put together jacuzzi that was hand built, because these are the Eleanor limestone curved walls, and I think that's really neat. They also put a bit of brass across from, or brass from the, you can buy these from Brass Citadel. Honestly, like, there's a lot of detail work, which is nice. Here's the toilet. That's See what I mean? There's multiple things going on here. These are the high elf chairs, I think. Or a bookshelf? All right. No, I was right. That's the bookshelf. These are the chairs. That's a trophy. I mean, there's a lot of detail work going on, which is impressive. Oh, look at that. You got your freezer. Somebody needs to fix that freezer because that freezer's a little bit broken. I hate to tell you. Oh, I'm sorry to say. They've got a nice kitchen. Cabinetry is beautiful. They have makes many soups. Cooking it up, stacked plates, stuff in the cubbies. You know, all the good stuff. You do. It's true. Here's a more of a museum-y type, but what they've got here is, you remember those, I'm sorry, my fan has been so loud. I apologize for that. You guys should have said something. There were those tubes from the Lux thing. They were like curved glass tubey things. This is two of them put together so that you get like a small little, almost tea light in there. They put the broken sword antiquity underneath this and just have it poking up high enough so you see the sword. And they made this with, that's Vardenfell they used, stuck in there with lots of additional curved walls. They kind of brought the curved wall motif throughout the house so far, and I like that. It's really quite beautiful. They changed the roof to Dwarven. And then this, of course, they added this wall. This wall was not here. This is interesting. I'm fascinated by the technical skill that they're showing in here because the lighting on this is really neat. It's just the slightest bit of blue. I'm wondering if they, in addition to the stones themselves, they have like a Varla stone hidden in there. That would be my guess. Hidden underneath. It's quite pretty. Isn't it? I love the details. Somebody spent a lot of time thinking about details and putting them in carefully. That is an upside down brazier, I think. Basin. And then they have these. These are crown only, unfortunately. Then we've got displays. Lots of the Aldmeri Dominion signs, if I'm right. The yellow is Aldmeri Dominion. I don't PvP, so I'm trying to remember. And then we have the bedroom over here. Of course, added walls because there is no bedroom. You know, there's no separation there normally. Here's the library. They built the enchanting machine in there. Thank you. My memory is shit. Huh. And you can see the little yellow flags everywhere. They also have seats of the snow elf buried into the walls by the door. Now I did something slightly similar with the planters around like this. So I get it. I think it works really well. This deck needs planters, in my opinion. But there's other ways to do it, but it needs something. And then this is the end of it. This is the punchline, so to speak, the last thing you see. Lovely. This is really nicely done. Don't be afraid when cobbling to shut off huge parts of the house. Oh, okay. Good to know. You can do that. You can shut off parts of the house. Like, we get it. It's one of those things that that we all need to do. Yes, true. All right. Let us do. What haven't I done? Oh, moon sugar. Light but okay. Macaron. I feel like some of my favorites are gone. I don't know why. They're like missing. We'll do small things because we're getting near the end. We'll do... thank you so much for the follow. Let's do TVs. Holiday Home. Twin Arches. Jin, thank you so much. If you grant my wish, Jin, I wish that I get Stream Team in this upcoming year. Oh, all right. I won't be an avocado anymore. Sadness. I'll be a devil. A she-devil. 153. Holiday Home. So let's guess. I wish. If only. I would love that. So, it is. But, I mean, they kind of all are. Stabocado. But in your hearts, Stabocado will always remain. They blocked off sections. This is something you can do to create different sections in your home. Makes it look a little bit more different. I would move this table away from the wall and put it more central, because otherwise all your furniture is going to be stuck against the wall, which is something that I always do. Either that or pull the fountain out. One or the other. I would do one of those things, move it more central so that you get more sections to look at. Otherwise, everything ends up against the wall, which is how I used to build. Someone pointed out to me that I might want to vary that up. And I think it might be apartment living that gets you thinking that way. Because, like, I lived in an apartment and condos and whatnot for so long that you don't have enough space to think about that way. You could, but it almost the reason why I didn't mention that was because it felt like fountains usually are more central. The table and chairs, maybe not. Maybe the fountain would be the best choice. And then you could even move your bed over. I don't know. But it's an interesting look. Not bad. Really not bad. I was just offering some advice. I'll shut up if you don't want it. That's fine too. I understand that people might not want that. Okay, just because the name is so funny. Rageful Pigeon, Dreamer's Place, Ample. Okay. We only have 15 minutes, and I don't know if I want to give you short shrift. But let me write you down. Spanish. Gornair. Because I did look at a Gornair. Whose was it? Can't remember. That's true. Trees, plants, like you said. Even a planter in the middle. Something. It has an effect. Rageful Pigeon. 189 out of 400. So it's less than a half full, but I think the reason why is because they've gone with a concept build. And the concept is to cover up the poo house and put a forest, right? I hate you. Grilled what? Chicken? Gimme. I think that's what this is. It's a forest with a little cabin, an outhouse. Oh my Lord, that's hilarious. They built an outhouse at the top of the mountain. Oh my God, that's precious. Yeah. You do? I don't know. I kind of like being Ah, shoot. Wait. There's a sneaky! You could break down here. Look, there's a little water sneaky. They got me. They got me. They tricked me. Can you go in here? I don't know. I don't think so. Ah, see, I'm not supposed to go in here. Let's test. It is very cute. I fell through. I'm a cheater. Sorry. Alright. No. No, that's just a poop in the hole. That is just a unfortunate hole. That's what you get. Nice house. I like the concept. I really do. Traditional clairvoyance. Ribbons. Sugar bowl. Sweet. Sugar bowl. Sugar bowl. Sweet. Alright, let me see. I'm just going to keep an eye on who's streaming. Not necessarily do anything about it, but I did get 2 indexes up yesterday. I'm trying to catch up. Doing the best I can. Oh, pretty. Oh, wow. Look at this. How unusual. What's funny is it's listed under traditional. There's nothing traditional about that. That is amazing. I don't even know what to call it. It's like a gaming seat? I'm not sure. But it's neat. This is actually a really good idea. And it certainly, with the different color carpets, it grabs the eye. As well as the curtains. It looks very elegant. Look at the choice of lighting even. Candles, curved lights. Very nice. Good choices in here. Yeah, something like that. Emperor Snug Pod. Moon City, wider than a mile. It is. It's a very nice room. I agree. Okay. This is, I can't speak Russian, so I can't say it, but it's 79 out of 200, so it may not be done, but it also could be just a smoke room. It looks like it could be a skooma room. And maybe everybody, we're going to do another one, but my play place, Dark Wolf, exclamation point, potato, pcna, pceu, 50,000 gold. I'm going to give it away in like a house or two. Hey, Govinsky. Govansky? Govansky. Okay. Oh, wow. Unexpected. Wow. Okay, I'm impressed. Unexpected. I did not expect there to be anything in here like this. Someone tell me, okay, that's a kitty, but what is that? Is that a laptop? Do you think? That's definitely a TV. No effects, so that's something yellow sticking through. That's got to be a laptop, right? A closed laptop? Yes. And look at this cabinetry. This handmade slash cobbled cabinet. I like it a lot. And then they made a cobbled, what looks like a day bed. Wait, do they have 2 laptops? Well, no, I know it's a Redden tray. I'm just wondering what they're making. Maybe a video. But this is another laptop, and look, it's a me. I'm a mouse. I'm a potato mouse. Video. It could be. I don't know. VHS. I think you're a little behind on the scene there. Don't think people really have that anymore. Me too. Me too. All right, let me pull the contest and see who won. The winner is derpa 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 derp. Earhart. Congratulations. What is your username and server? Because I can't remember. Please don't be offended. You won, goofball. Let me send you the money. Also, look at that little stand. They really did a nice detail on that. I wonder, oh, that must be the survey tool. Interesting. Congrats. Who is calling me? Garbage. That is who is calling me. Just need your user and server, and then I can send it to you. Ignore my phone. I don't know how to change it. Oh, okay. Send it right now since I'm here so I don't forget. Whoop. I almost spelled it wrong. There you go. Congrats. Happy day. All right. I got to send HLR some money over on NA too. So I'm going to raid off, and I will see you all tomorrow, as usual. Tomorrow is Friday. Thank you. And I'm going to raid off to Lou. Oh, wait, no, she's not doing ESO anymore. Let's do It's Sylvana. Okay? Let's do It's Sylvana, because she's one of the people that you guys suggested. It's Sylvana. There we go. We're going to head on over shortly. Alrighty, yes. I will be back tomorrow. If this works. If it works. Come on. Come on. Let me tell you, raiding is annoying. It's never simple. It always takes like multiple steps. And then by the time you get over there, a lot of times the person's offline, which is a pain. That's what happened. She's not online anymore. All right. We'll go over to Bislobo again. Starting. Be aware he yells. He's a little loud, but he's awesome. And here we go.